Hello, friends. Those back pages here. I hope you're well. It is kind of funny to stop and think how fast time can go by. Excuse me. Just watching Nolan's Alico 3's mailbag video today. He was showing off some, I think he calls mail cookie, I don't know, cookies or something. I can't remember exactly what he calls them, but he was showing off some cards that had come in the mail, talking about them. It's great, by the way. Keep that up, please. And he got to showing, so he picked up a MacKinnon, a Nathan MacKinnon. And that was someone, I am an Avalanche fan, I guess, by definition, if I had to pick a hockey team, I guess. Have been, I was a Nordiques fan back in '88 when Sakic was coming up. And was able to go see them being a New Yorker living in Queens. And then working in the late 90s. Excuse me. Like 22 years ago, working for a now defunct. No, actually, I guess technically they're still around. The one I started at is no longer around, but I was able to cover Islander games for the certain 4-letter famous TV station for sports. You can figure it out. So I would go cover games for them, which essentially consisted of going and calling in the lineups, calling in periodic updates during the game. Remember, this is 1997, 98. The internet wasn't what it is now, so they had to get their information somehow. So, of course, they paid us to do that. Nothing outrageous or anything. And I remember it was out on Long Island, Nassau Coliseum, and usually would have the whole day. We usually go, because I lived in Queens, the head office was in Jersey City, New Jersey, and so I would pretty much cover an Islander game when I wasn't working, so I would make a day out of it. Drive out to Long Island, hit Roosevelt Field Mall, and hit Tower Records. And then hang out in Tower Records, see what was going on. Pick up some CDs, cassettes, singles. And then head on over to Nassau Coliseum, check in with my credentials, blah, 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 do the game. After the game, go get some sound clips, some quotes. You would take your recorder and record the players talking, and then usually play it over the phone for the person in the office writing the recap. Talk to him about the game, all that good stuff. It was fun. Usually got a free media guide. That was about the extent of the perks. So when he was showing when Nolan was showing the MacKinnon, it's like, oh, I can show my MacKinnons. Let me take them out. My slabs. I don't have as many as I thought I had. Huh. But I have some, so I'm going to show you guys. And since he was a #1 pick in the draft, when was that? I don't even remember when that was. Anyway, I think it was that's right, the 2013 draft. He was the #1 pick overall. At 8, and he was 18, so now he'll be 25 in September. It's kind of scary to think. He's actually done quite well for himself. I think he was runner-up in the Hart Trophy last year. It is kind of scary how much my hockey knowledge has slipped since back in the day. If we were having this conversation 20 years ago, 25 years ago, I could probably tell you just about everybody in the league. Now I probably couldn't name 4 guys in the league. But, in the vein of always having something to collect, rotating your focuses, whether it be another hobby altogether or sport. Like now it's December. So, basketball, football, baseball kind of takes a back seat during the winter. It's a good time to be buying. If you haven't picked up your Acuñas, your Sotos, your Glavers, now's probably as good a time as any. Although that, each year it seems each year that goes by, there's less and less of that, oh, it's the off-season, prices are going to go down type of thing. So, first up, we'll go with, we'll go small. Actually, that might even be bigger. I don't even know anymore. But here we've got a checklist. A Young Guns checklist from Series 1. The last card in the set in the 2013 set. Here's I have another one of those. It's a BGS. Used to be a big BGS guy back then. Here's the Canvas Young Guns, which is actually kind of made out of canvas, has a good feel to it. Then they did a Program of Excellence canvas. And you'll notice these are all true gems, a term I've started using 10 years ago, maybe even longer now. But it seems to be, I don't want to say I totally started it, but I really think I did. But here's the Young Guns canvas. That's a nice card. Technically a parallel to the Young Guns. Again with all the subs. So you have the canvas and then the regular traditional rookie card. And then we have the 2013 Panini Rookie Anthology. This is mislabeled as a prism. It's a prism. It is a prism. But this was available in a product called Rookie Anthology, which essentially predates what we know now as Chronicles. And it's funny, I couldn't remember it was called Rookie Anthology. By the way, look at that etching. I'm going to show you a card that's totally worthless now. But this is from the regular Pinnacle Prism. This is from regular Prism. But I want you to see the etching. I can't even stress that enough. You know, that Topps needs to bring this back. This just blows away any Topps Chrome product. Visually. Just look at that. Totally worthless card, but it looks great. I was looking through cards. Let's go, oh, that'll make a good talking point. But you can see the etching on this. It does, obviously, it's not refractory. It's not silver. But this came in those packs. He was not in the regular Prism packs. And I remember back in the day, people were selling Prism hockey boxes saying, oh, you can get MacKinnon. No, you can't. So I've got one more MacKinnon slab here to show. And this is the biggie, I guess. Well, it's not the cup, but this is the Future Watch SP Authentic. Serial number there on the bottom to $9.99. On card auto, obviously, big and sloppy. But I think this has got some value to it now. It would be nice to look, I guess. But again, that's not the point of collecting. You collect because you enjoy cards. And I guess if your team has the #1 pick in the draft, someone who's supposed to be real good, you go ahead and pick that up. Now, let me move Luka Pop out of the way because I have something to show. I was a lot more vocal in the card community on Twitter back then. I still have Twitter. I still say good morning to Twitter, but that's pretty much the style. Every once in a while, I'll pop into a conversation, but Twitter isn't what it once was. I've been on Twitter a long time. There's a couple guys on Twitter I've actually spoken to them, telling them you should come over to YouTube, and I think they would do a lot. They would do well on YouTube, but here we are. Anyway, I'm fairly friendly with most of the card companies on Twitter. You know, I try not to be a dick. It usually helps. But years ago, and when was this? I can look it up because it's been a long time. There's a date on this package. Ship date, April 10th, 2014. So, crap, that was 5.5 years ago. Oh, that's a little dirty. That's a little dirty. Oh well. That's what she said. But I got this in the mail April 10th, or ship date, somewhere around there, from Upper Deck Company. And it's a random act of kindness from the 25th anniversary of the company. Had a little sticker on there. It says 1989 to 2014, 25th anniversary. So I haven't looked. Obviously I opened it back then, but I've probably only looked at it once or twice since then. I kind of, crap over there. But let's pop this open, and that I do remember being in there. So we've got a windbreaker, Upper Deck and Ultra Pro windbreaker. We've got this Nathan MacKinnon signed puck from the 2013 draft from New Jersey. pretty cool. That's just a little COA about the puck. We've got a blade of some sort. Little upper deck blade. I can't even remember what this is. Let's take it out. Oh yeah. So we're celebrating the double rookie class of 2013 wax. We've got the 25th anniversary LeBron James, Peyton Manning, Gretzky, the kid Griffey, Tiger Woods, the spokesman for the company. Yeah, I forgot about Peyton, but those are pretty cool. Nice. Happy to have those in the collection. We've got this card here that I can't remember. That's got Chris's stuff on it. Wanted to thank you for your support and for making the hobby such a great place. We're glad you have gotten back into NHL cards, and we hope you enjoy this special collectibles we picked out just for you. Chris is a good dude. I see him at the show every year and talk about his kids and everything. It's great. And then, of course, this box of SPX celebrating the double rookie class, and I don't even know what these go for anymore. I'll have to look it up off camera. There's 12 packs in there. It's got the ice rookies. Yeah, and it's got Nathan on the packaging. That I remembered was in there. I forgot about these cards though. And it's funny, yeah, as I mentioned before, with time going by so quickly, that trying to look up to find out what that rookie anthology. See, I already forgot it. Yeah, rookie anthology. Looking at David Adams and Steel City and Blowout. The 13-14 wax is old. Then again, it's almost 7 years ago. So, yeah, it is old. Wow. I'll have to look that up. That SPX box. But, yeah, so I wanted to just share that. Oh, and one other thing while I've got you. That I guess I could do its own video on it, but something I'm going to end with, I want you to think about and leave your comments below. Maybe I'll do a different video on it. I'm going to say this, and then I want you to think on it. LeBron James is never going to be better than Michael Jordan. But LeBron James cards are better than Michael Jordan cards. I think we're going to have a discussion on that. As always, you matter. Be kind. And remember, you are important.